Hey there, guys. How are things? Once again, I'm looking at myself in the camera. Boy, I gotta clean myself up, man. One of these days. One of these days. So, how's everything going? Heading into town to get some supplies again. Um, Figured I'd jump on and see what's up. Yeah, hey, I loaded a video from one of the guys in my Facebook groups, Morgellons, and this cat he does a lot of the microscope work and stuff like that. Really digs into it. He's got some good equipment, and the snow. He took some samples of the snow, put one drop of water on it, and looked in there, man. So much stuff. Now, this cat's been doing it for a while. He says this is worse than he's ever seen it. Just a heads up, guys, even if you're not affected right now, it would be wise to try to do some detox baths. Use Epsom salt, 20 mule team borax, baking soda. Diet Matrix Earth I like better, but I go up on. The baking soda, just soaking that. It'll draw out a lot of the heavy metals and nanotech and insects, whatever funky stuff. God, it's a nightmare, man. Such a nightmare, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. I mean, it's people, people around me, in my day-to-day life, they hate me because I'm not bringing in sunshine, positivity. It's like, guys, I'm trying to help you here, man. I'm trying to help you. You know, I could totally see this strong delusion and how it's. I guess the Lord sends strong delusion, so I'm gonna be able to shake them out of that, but. I don't think we're there yet, but I do think people would rather believe a lie if it's gone over the Bear River. If it's cozy, warm lie, they would rather believe a cozy, warm lie than the cold hard truth, man. So frustrating. Um, I do got to get down to the Bay Area and talk with my boys and my nephews. I guess encourage them to open that Bible up and pray. That's all we could do at this point. That's all we could do, guys. Try to get strong in our faith and relationship, and try to help others do the same. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm heading to town for. It gets kind of expensive, but I'm really affected, so I've got to do a couple a day, Um, but other than that, maybe do one a week, guys. Just a suggestion. I'm not trying to go, oh my God, the sky is falling. I mean, the sky is indeed falling, but I didn't catch that until I caught it. Yeah, the sky is indeed falling. Anyways, what else was I gonna say? Yeah. The whole Epstein stuff, they're just dragging this out. Nobody ever goes to prison. Nobody. Um, Man, we don't even know if those cats are down in their bunkers right now and just showing us AI videos of them. You know what I mean? We don't know if they're down there in their bunkers. We don't know. I mean, everything is so twisted and distorted and muddy, and it's just such a confusing time to live, guys. But as people say, and then what is it in Book Esther? You were born for such a time like this. I don't know. I don't know if I was, man. Some of you cats are pretty strong. Not me, man. I used to think I was. I used to think I was. But hey, whatever. You know what? He'll sustain us. He'll sustain us. We got to stay underneath the sheltering wings, right? That's all we can do, guys. That's all we can do. But anyways, yeah, so this isn't my theory. I mean, there's a lot of different channels but we're seeing the false beast system right now. I mean, everything's getting put in place for him, and then the real beast system. But as it says in Revelation 17, so he's going to destroy this evil system that none of us like. None of us like, left or right, or you know. Um, so he'll destroy that, and we're going to be so darn happy and grateful, and everybody's going to love him. I tend to think he's going to be one of what the Theosophists and occultists call ascended masters. We call them fallen angels, but I think it's going to be one of those. That's what I tend to think. It's crazy. They out and out admit it that they're praying to fallen angels and Satan. Sanat Kumara. That is Satan. And they out and out admit it. They out and out admit it. So, anyways, I don't know if I don't think it'll be him, but, well, you guys know the Bible way better than I, but, I think he gives his power to the beast. And then I think AI is involved. I think AI is the image of the beast. And the merging with the tech will be the mark. I mean, we're there, guys. We are there. Um, I don't know how much longer they'll leave us with the internet. And I got to run by the bank here real quick, so I'll pause this. That's what I thought I was doing before. I thought I was pausing it, but I turned it off on my last video. Okay. I will be right back. It's a friendly little town here. People like to wave to each other. It's kind of nice. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're going. Alright, guys. So, anyways, the video of the guy using the microscope with the Morgellons on the snow. I posted it on my Facebook page, and again, it's not rainbows and sunshine, but people need to know. I mean, this is real stuff, man. It's real. I tell you, man, my fellows, they just want to live in the delusion. They don't want that delusion broken. It saddens me. It really saddens me. But I don't have no control over that. I just got to keep ringing the bell, What is it? The Watchman, I guess, whatever that's called. You know what I mean? And again, the only solution is in the Lord. That's the only solution, man. Because we we can't fix this mess. We can't. And but he will. He will. I think it's just we're gonna have to go through some stuff, man. Um, and I reckon he'll sustain us through it all, right? He will. He will. Because I can't do it. I can't do it, but he'll carry us. It's just gonna suck. It's gonna suck for a minute. But you know what? Today's all right, man. I'm going to get some supplies. I might might get a steak tonight. That's what I might do. Um, yeah. So I've been able to read a little bit of the Bible. My head's kind of clearing up a bit, but I still listen to it. Um, but I want to get to the point where I can read like maybe an hour a day, and Lord knows I have the time. An hour a day, and just really try to savor it. Get to understand it, pray. Okay, guys, I'll be right back again. Pause it. Okay, guys, we did that. Had to go to Dollar General. It's a small town where I live, so um, they must think I'm crazy. I come in every 3 days and buy up all their Epsom salt bags, and if they don't have enough, then I'll get like 20 or 30 little, the things of iodine salt. They're only like $1 each, but prefer the Epsom salt. You know what I tried? Because again, I do like 2 baths a day, sometimes 3. Should we go to the grocery store? Yeah, I'll get a steak. But so I got the water softener salt for the big bags. Figured it'd be cheaper. But the pellets never melt. So what do you do? And I lost track where I was. So yeah, well, I posted it on Facebook, and but I post a lot of stuff on Facebook that people think I'm nuts, but I don't care. What's Facebook for, really? Um, Interesting times, guys. Very interesting times. I feel so bad for the little ones. I just do. You know, they're way in over their heads. We all are, but man, you know, and I'm not saying this to like be rude or nothing, but like my generation when I was younger, if you could get a hold of a Victoria magazine, Victoria's Secret, man, that was like the thing, right? These kids now have just hardcore porn at the palm of their hands. And plus all the other new age stuff, all the, you know, uh, tarot cards and the manifestation and where you leave your body, astral projection. You know, it's very sad. And you feel powerless. You want to fight the good fight, and like when I was into politics, I really did. I fought the good fight in that, but it's not gonna take us nowhere this day. Not no more. I unless there's something I'm missing, correct me if I'm wrong, man. The only thing we could do is, if we're Bible believers, is get closer to our Lord Jesus Christ and help others to see. You know, I can't see anything else. I mean, like our neighborhoods, our families, or even, even here, if you had to defend somebody that was, yeah, absolutely, but on a national scale or state, even local, I think they're all Masons or some kind of occult secret society. There's a Mason lodge here in town. Probably your sheriffs and city councils and your mayor. And if they're not, they're definitely um, influenced by them, right? It's Satan's world, man. It is. Am I going? I'm going. Okay. I have to keep doing that because I could ramble on and on and on, and it's usually just amazing fire that is draw dropping, draw drop. You know, I'm being sarcastic, but anyways, so yeah, and we'll just have to see psyop after psyop. A lot of people think Trump is the Antichrist, and I reckon he does fit the bill in some ways, but I don't believe he is. I mean, I don't know, but I don't believe he is. I think it will be the Ascended Master, one of the Ascended Masters. Yeah, Sanat Kumura. That is who they claim is Satan, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Um, and if like Santa, if you took the letters and switched them around, is that an anagram? It spells Satan. Well, Sanat is the same thing. It spells Satan. Um, and again, they out and out admit it. So I have a bunch of stuff from Alice Bailey's Externalization of the Hierarchy and Return of the Christ and Treatise on White Magic that I screenshot and we'll go over. And Benjamin Crown, he's not a Theosophist, but he was Share International. He got kind of big, but they kind of distanced themselves from each other. But he claimed to channel Lord Maitreya. So yeah, these cats out and out channel. And I think the higher up people, like Alice Bailey, she wasn't getting demons. I think she was getting fallen angels. I reckon, your average folks probably just get demons. Um, I wonder too how much demons affect us in our daily lives, like our coworkers, our family, just people who battles against, it's not flesh and blood, it's principalities. My brain's still in a total fog, but it is getting better, guys. So my detox baths lately, instead of getting funky insects and plants, and I still get some metals and nanotech, and I still get the funky insects and plants. These insects do not exist, and these things are created. But anyways, what I've been getting is a lot of fog. It's like as soon as you get in, sometimes it's almost looks like snow, right? And it fills up so quick you don't want to even lean back in it. That's just from your legs. So, and then sometimes it takes a while for it to come out, and I think that's good. It's either the candida or it's the stomach fungal infection, right? So it's coming out. Um, and that's where the saturated potassium iodine and the MMS chlorine dioxide, those are really helping. And it's taxing, though. It's taxing to be like in the ring. I mean, I'm being a poop butt. I mean, I don't have to work or nothing, but it really is taxing. Even the detox baths, after a while, you're just, man, when is this? And I don't think it ever ends. I think you can get it in a remission. People have got it in remission. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Well, boy, I just yapped about a whole lot of nothing, didn't I? Well, here's the thing, man. You guys are like the only people I could talk to about this stuff, even though we're over a screen. I mean, I try to talk to other people, but they don't get it. They don't get it. And like the friends that I have, like my sponsor, and they've got so much vested in this world. I understand why. I understand it. I mean, me, I have really nothing, which is fine. I mean, I don't have nothing vested in this world, so. But I see when you work real hard for a business and buying a house and doing what quote unquote the American dream is and all that, and then some cat comes along and drops all this stuff on you that you don't want to hear it. You just don't want to hear it. I get it. I get why, but it doesn't change the fact that they're gonna have to let the world go. They're gonna have to let the world go. I guess there has to be tact involved. There has to be love involved. There have to be loving. You know what? Something I struggle with, like an A, they call it a character defect. So when I'm like really over my head and I'm frightened, like I am now, seeing this world and worried about children, and I'm powerless, I get a sarcastic kind of humor, like the devil may care. I'm trying to stop that because it's not good. I don't think you win people over like that. It's not to put other people down. I don't do it like that to build myself up. It's more of I don't know, it's my coping mechanism. It's not a good one. You get what I'm saying? It's not like I'm sarcastic trying to beat other people down. It's just like I'll just come up with some, like I'm not worried, right? Whatever. And, I'm totally petrified. And again, not for myself. I mean, I'm not happy with all that's going down. But no, it's nothing like that. I see all these people, and I just. But again, this is the false beast system, guys. Remember, Paul tells us the bad guy comes first. He'll come first. Now, the rapture believers, I don't know. I don't know. It could be, and hopefully it is. But they believe that they'll be raptured before that. And again, good Lord willing, they are, and maybe I am, or, I kind of prefer to be left behind because if all the Christians are gone, who's going to help people, right? I kind of would prefer to be left behind, not because I'm a hero, but I owe my Lord that. I owe my Lord that. I definitely do. I get it. It's not through works. It's grace, but I feel compelled. I owe. You know, absolutely. All right, guys, I'm gonna go grab a steak and some French bread. Boy, I love San Francisco French bread, man. That's the best. And then I'm gonna head home, and guess what? I'm gonna detox bath. All right, guys, man. I don't know if you got anything out of that one, but I pray all's well, and I love y'all.